We just had a massive DDoS attack. Look at these spikes right here. So it looks like there's a PocketHost outage here. Maybe. Let's find out. I'm not seeing it. But there is... Okay, so it does... Oh, you know what I think might be happening here? Is new instances aren't launching. Like, let's try this one. Yeah, new instances are not launching. So there is a problem here. Let's restart the PocketHost server. Is this working? Content powerful. I see that some containers are launching. I think we're having an issue on fly.io. Let's get in here. Yeah, sign in. That's what I'm trying to do. A user account already exists. Please log in to verify who you are, but it's like, I don't know. Is it a GitHub? Okay, there we go. But yeah, so let's see what's going on with our Pocker machines. They all seem responsive here. I can get to Mothership. Can I get to this one? I can get to this one because it is not going through Pocker. Yeah, so there's definitely an outage here. So I think what I'm gonna do is cd into Pocker and do fly logs and see if I'm just getting any logs at all here. Inside legacy, helper proxy error. So there's just a lot of errors happening. Some of these are working. Why are they all this one guy's site though? Yeah, unfortunately, this gets into privacy stuff and I'm gonna have to stop the stream. So, sorry about that, guys. What in the fuck? See all those? Watch this. Go into security, go into web application firewall, custom rules. Look at this guy. Almost 9 million requests. Look, China, Uzbekistan, Russian Federation, they're different IPs, so he wasn't getting rate limited. Some are from, I saw Tor in here somewhere, Kenya. DeepSeek is attacking us. Look, Jamaica, China, Singapore, it's everywhere. This is what a DDoS looks like. Crazy. And this blocked all of PocketHost from running. I couldn't access any sites because this thing was just absolutely flooding our network. I mean, it worked, but it's fixed now. So onward. Yeah, we're working on PocketPages. Let's work on PocketPages a little bit. I can tell it's getting some traction because people are reporting issues. I'm thinking about shutting down the issues area and just transferring everything to discussion. I just don't love the issues as much as discussion. So I wonder if there's a way to shut it down in here. Features. Yeah, you can just take issues out. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, now there's just discussions. I like that better. Okay, let's see. So this guy says that get, post, put, patch, delete files are not executing. That actually could be a bug. Let's go find out. I think I know what might be going on there. So inside PocketPages, I think what it's doing is probably looking for the wrong capitalization, I'm guessing. Yeah, like where's method coming from? Right. So method. Right. This method just needs to be converted to lowercase, and I bet that will fix everything. But let me go back into the auth starter and just find out. So let's see, can we log in anonymously? Yep. Can we log in using a username and password? Yep. But are any of those using... I think what I'll do just to convince myself it's working is I'll just put a get.js in here and we'll just export, throw a new error. We'll just throw a new error just like that. Let's just see if this works. There it is. Yeah, it works. Okay. All we need to do here is add this fix. Fix method specific middleware was not executing. And I think we'll just release that right now, maybe? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll go back to the discussion and say, sorry about that. Fixed in, just released. Yeah, and actually he brought up a good point that this auth starter kit still does have a post for change email, and I don't think I want that anymore. I just want to do that script thing. If request method equals post. Yeah, we haven't really implemented the change email yet, but I do want to take this post handler out of it anyway, and just make sure none of these other ones. Yeah, like forgot password. This one's not supposed to have it. None of these are. So I'm just gonna say chore, cleanup, auth starter. It's not really even something that needs to be a PocketBase release, or sorry, PocketPages release. What's this guy looking for? Kind of knew this stuff. Thanks for the help building the product. Seems really cool. Excited to give it a... Okay, yeah, high five, buddy. Yeah, go for it. Glad you're happy. All right, so that's that discussion. And now this guy here, docs PocketPages error. What's he talking about? No partial overview found. Oh, where's that coming from? What's he talking about? PB hooks, pages, main, docs, pages, main. What's main? I don't really understand how this guy's getting this link. Is it from here? Oh, I see. Okay, include overview. Right, because it's not in private. What do I want to do for that? So include only searches in directories called _private because it assumes that you are including a partial. But in fact, here we're just aliasing the document. So we could hoist this whole thing into private, like we could copy it in there, and then index.md and overview.md could actually be the same. Yeah, overview, and then you go to overview. Yeah, now it works. When you just go docs like that. Okay, we'll call that fixed. So fix docs now resolves to overview. Cool. Commit that. Tell this guy fixed. Thank you. We'll close that with a comment. And I think close this discussion as well. Now, this guy here, what's he saying? Just gave it a go. It slots in great with the project I'm working on. Very helpful. Considerations for the next release. Ability to specify the auth collection. Currently, the auth helpers are limited to users, but in my own project, I have additional custom auth collection. Surface the auth with OPT function to set auth from OPT ID and password. I worked around this with an HTTP send to hit the endpoint since the JSVM route was giving me a client error. Let's ask him what kind of error he's getting. So he says ability to specify the auth collection. Currently auth helpers are limited to users. All right, let's go in here and see what he's talking about. So in the middleware handler, we've got sign in with password, sign in anonymously. Right now, sign in with token, register. I guess we need something in here called like options, auth options. And we'll put that in here as well and hit there as well. And then auth options will be collection. Global API create user needs to also have auth options. Let's get these out of here and put it down in types. API, sign in with passwords. Yeah, sign in with password. Right, these all have auth options in them. That's fine. And then the global API here will accept optional auth options for that. All right, now let's go up into the documentation and add this. Please update to include auth options defined in types and global API. See how it does here. Daniel, I just saw that you had a message, but it says it got retracted or something. If you're trying to talk, you can talk on chat here or in Discord. We're just fixing some PocketPages issues. Yeah, this looks right. I think it did this right. I like it. We'll accept all that. And now we'll say, now please update all the sign-in MDs in context API same way. Let's see if Cloud is smart enough to do that. All right, sign in with password. Oh, it eliminated a lot of stuff here. I don't know if that's good. Authenticate to user within, okay, basic usage. Okay, function signature, basic usage, fine. Sign up custom collection, fine. I don't like that. That lost a lot of important stuff. I'm rejecting all that. Let's go into these one at a time. Please update with auth options from types TS and middleware handler. Let's see if it does better with that. Why is it changing auth data? Hold on here. Oh, it caught an error. It caught a mistake because it actually is called record. All right, we'll accept that one. And then I'll say, please repeat with sign in anonymously. Let's see how it does. Okay, auth options, sign in anonymously. Yep, customers. Yep. That's fine. I feel good with this. We'll keep that. And then sign in with token is fine and sign out is fine. All right, so here I'm going to say change set patch. The feature is allow custom collection names for auth. All right, change set version. We're just going to version this right now. Feature custom collection names for auth. I'll save that. Change set publish. Publish the next version of this. So the ability to do this, we'll say added in version 0.12.2. Okay, right on. That feels good. Oh, I forgot about this guy down here. This guy said he's eager to contribute and learn, and I've been putting him off for a long time. Can you elaborate further? Yeah, see, now, here's the thing, man, is I'm not sure that I can direct you on what to do on this project. I think if you want to do something, go ahead and add it. What I think I might do for PocketPages, though, is right here in support, this Discord server, I think I want to add this to PocketPages as well. So yeah, where should I add this? Maybe we'll go in the overall layout here, and we'll add another one of these kind of floating sections. Or I guess I could just put it in with that. Just a little Discord link, little Discord emoji. Is there a little CDN Discord badge, something like that? Collection of Discord badges. How do I get the Discord icon easily? Isn't Discord supposed to be like some kind of purple color though? Like that? Oh, here, colored. Yeah, what's this one? Can we copy the SVG? Let's see what happens if we do that. So flex row, item center. What if we just put that SVG right there? What's that gonna do? Oh, it's gigantic. Okay, class equals, I'm gonna say like size 4 maybe? And is that going to, see, we don't have the CSS watcher running, so hold on. Docs, bun, dev, CSS, right? There we go, CSS. We need that tailwind there, okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that. I guess it could be a little bolder. Discord, this one, what color is Discord? Yeah, this is the right color. Let's copy this one, go back in here, and we'll throw this SVG in there. Let's try this out. Oop, it didn't like that. Okay, and then we're gonna do a link to our Discord, so something like grab the Discord link, see how that does for us. I like it. I think we're gonna keep that. So we'll just say chore, add Discord link to site. Cool, that's been done. And then I think we will go back to that guy who was asking and send him the Discord invite, just like that. So if he wants to talk more, he can. But again, it's really better if you come to an open source project with an idea of what you want to do already. It's hard for me to say, what you want to do or what you're willing to do. So yeah, it's best to just pick something and jump in and say, hey, would this be good? So, all right. Anyway, looking at the other discussions, I think this guy tried really hard to use PocketPages, but he was quite a bit too early with all of this, and he doesn't want to jump on Discord. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to follow up with him or not, but hey, dude, Barton, if you still want to give PocketPages a try, go for it, but I don't think I'm going to chase you down. I made a post on Reddit talking about PocketPages. This guy says it's broken on mobile. Again, I've been through this before, and it definitely is broken on mobile. So for stuff like this, I actually do go into PocketPages and start a local documentation build. So I'm not going to mirror the docs to dev or to the live site. Instead, I'm going to use PocketBase locally here. Oh, but the port's already in use. Where from? Probably from auth. Okay, so we're turning off auth. We're gonna go back in here. Oh yeah, it needs a little login and password. I forgot about that. Well, let's give it the old copy password here. We'll just use this one. I don't even know what it is. Okay. Docs are up and running locally now. We can hit them right here. And this is running locally so we can experiment with it. So let's go in here. We got to figure out, hopefully for the last time, what the heck is going on. So it's actually not in the docs. It's in the splash page here. So let's find out. If we take a lot of this out of the splash page, That looks fine. Great. So now let's eliminate just this bit from the splash page. See how this looks. Okay, we're still doing good. Keep going. Let's just take, okay, the browser looks good. So now it's down to probably quick start. Let's find out. Yep, so it's this quick start EJS. It's something in the quick start include. So let's go in here. We're gonna go into this EJS, and I'm willing to bet it's these code sections here. Yep, that looks fine. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so that shoved it out of the way. Now let's eliminate this one and see if the other one shoves it out of the way too. It does, yeah, they both do. So let's see here. Let's see what we can do about this. It seems to me that I've had this problem before, and it's got something to do with Prism. If I take Prism out, well, that actually didn't make a difference. So now I want to try eliminating the pre, because I've been through this before, and I feel like the pre tag might have something to do with it. Yeah, it's the pre tag. There's something going on with the pre tag. So let's go in and find out what is so special about this pre tag that's causing all of this chaos. So pre. See, this is what happened to me before, where maybe I can make my own pre's here. Let's see. If I go some kind of div instead, what does that look like? See, this would be probably fine. Oh, this does work. Okay, so hold on here. So what if we go with full? I might need Cloud's help for this. How do I make a div as wide as its containing element, but no wider, and have all contents X instead? Yeah, well, I did that. No wrap. X overflow auto. Yep. Width full. Max width full. Let's try that. Did that work? Kind of. Not really. Wonder what happens if we wrap it in another div. Yeah, it's interesting. It starts out right, and then that's where I think Prism takes over. Yeah, see, Prism is a problem, because this is working fine now. Well, I guess it still isn't though, is it? Hey, there's the quick start. Now why is this code okay right here? Probably because it doesn't wrap lines. Yeah, see, if it wraps lines, we're fine, but if it doesn't wrap lines, things are a mess. Let's take out this extra stuff. So I think pre prevents it from wrapping lines, right? Yeah, does Daisy UI have a solution for this? Like a code block or something? What about this? What about mockup code right here? Let's see what Daisy does with that. Div class mockup code, pre and code. You doing mockup code here? Oh. It's the wrong one. Yeah, this could work. Let's see. Text left. I mean, maybe. It's still pushing things out, though. So the closest we came to a fix was when we had a fixed size. So we had Prism in there, and we went width 200 pix or something like that. That worked. So can we do width 100%? That will not work. Width 100% doesn't work. What if we do max width 320 pix? Okay, so that works, and then maybe we can do small max width full or something like that, or just width full. See what happens with that. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this feels much nicer here. So let's try shipping this live, and then we're gonna go here. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna try it on my phone. Yeah, and there it looks nice. Okay, so I'm going back into the Reddit and I'm saying, thanks for the report about mobile. That's fixed. I'm confused about the GitHub link. Isn't there a GitHub link right on the top banner? I'm gonna ask this guy to go test it again too. So it's working for me on my phone for whatever that's worth. Yeah, seems good in here. We have a little problem in the overview section. Something got lost here a little bit where it's, oh, bummer. Includes cannot include includes? Well, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. So then what do What are we doing here? Yeah, I think until we have a way to fix this, we just have to put the overview in both places, because this overview was not allowing includes to have includes. So what I mean is this overview right here that has includes in it will not include its own includes. And that doesn't make any sense. That seems like that's a bug somewhere for me to track down. Yeah, I'm going to go back to local development here, because that seems frickin' weird that you can't that includes can't have includes. That can't be right. Like, why is it doing that? Is it supposed to not have that escape? No, that doesn't do anything. So when you include something, let's go into PocketBase EJS and see if we can figure out where that include is. Okay, include file. Yeah, it says right here, which allows full recursive include. So what's going on? Is it because it's in MDs? Is it because it's in the markdown files? That might be. Let's see what's going on here. Well, no, but the markdown files get converted to, don't they get converted first? Let's try a little test here, just locally. We're gonna go overview EJS, and then in here, we're going to go overview EJS, and this we will say, I don't know, whatever, include overview MD. Right, because if I change this to an EJS, I bet everything just starts working. Yep, it does. So there's something about including markdown files. This is a little bug. So resolve include adds an EJS if it doesn't have it. And then where is resolve include called from? Resolve paths. Yep. Resolve include. Include path, file path. Okay. Get included path. Let's see where include file is called. This could be it right here. Yeah. This is the issue right here. We pass in a custom includer. I wonder if we need this. So it reads the file, it processes it with marked, but before it processes it with marked, it should parse it. This is a very subtle little problem. Let's see if the old includer is passed in. If options includer equals a function, then what? Right, so it returns a file name. It reads the front matter. Oh, and then it returns a template of the content. Yeah, right here is the issue. It's returning a template of the content. And what it needs to do, see, handle cache, if it doesn't have a template, then then the template is the file loader. Then it compiles that template. I mean, that does seem like it should work though. But maybe it's backwards. Maybe it's supposed to parse it first. Like, should the markdown be a post processor? I think that might be the case. I think it might be that it should parse it as EJS first. Does render file have a hook in it somewhere? It just goes straight to handle cache, and then handle cache returns the function. That's the compile function. The function that compile returns, which is the template compiler. Right. Compile debug. Right. So it creates the function and it returns the function. Yeah, I think this is in the wrong spot. All right. So the problem is not in the EJS. The problem is right here with this custom includer. And I think if we take that out of render file, or maybe don't take it out of render file, maybe we gotta move it down. So there's content here. So if we say let content, and then down here we say, hold on, that's not the right place for it either. Let's think about this here. I think we need a custom render file. So are we supposed to be able to override render file? Courts.render, renders template. Yeah, it's like any template output that's markdown. Okay, let's try this. Where's that new template bit? Compiles, does a new template, passes in the template. At this point, it doesn't even have a file name, does it? Well, it does have a file name there. Okay, that's fine, file name. Then it's got its render function, and it passes the source code straight in there. That's right. And then it calls it with context, and it returns that function. And that's what that does. That's what compile does. Right, so it returns compile, template options. Maybe this compile right here. No, that's still the wrong one. It's got to be this right here called render. Where does render get called from? Probably from render file. Oh, render file. Yeah. Render file is the one we want to override. Well, no. Here's .render. Let's find all the handle cache references. So if a file is rendered, it handles the cache where it includes things recursively. Okay, yes. So every render function includes a call to include file. And here's include file, which if it has an includer, it will use that instead. Yeah, so this include file thing, it's definitely where it should go. We need an additional filter after it is the thing. So if client is present, it uses FN. Otherwise, it uses anonymous. So what is client? Right, so the returned function right here, this guy, include, needs to be wrapped. This include needs to be wrapped. But if client is present, it returns just function. So let's go back to the EJS docs and see if there's some mention of client in here. Returns a standalone compiled function. Oh, client-side support. Okay, right. This is tough. Because that include file is where I would really like a shim. Don't have it. And returned function could potentially do it. But yeah, we need this include file. We need to get a hold of this somehow. We may have to extend this. So the way EJS gets extended is it says exports.render, for example, exports.render file. So I want exports.include file. I want that. And then I want to come in here in EJS and I want to say EJS.include file. Path and options. All right, let's find the implementation of this include file. So what does this do? Include file returns a function. So include file returns a rendering function. So what we need to do is we need to say equals old include file. And then here we need to say if it equals markdown, then, okay, wait, render function. Okay, then this has to return data like this, where it says rendered equals the rendered function, and then render the markdown, otherwise return rendered. Let's see what this does. Custom include file. Yeah, great. Let's try that. And then down here, we want to comment out this includer. Let's see if this solves our problem of index. Yeah, overview was the same thing. We want it the same. So let's check it out. Include file not defined. Oops. Let's go find where that problem is. I can just about promise you line 2159 is this right here, but let's go find it. So up here in dist, we'll go line 2159. Come on, where are you? 2159. Return include file. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. I thought it would like file loader, ports render file, escape XML. I mean, I guess I could make it an option here instead. Options include file equals options include file or exports include file. And then options include file could go there. Yeah, so let's see. So if we go back into EJS and rebuild, see what happens now. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. Overview is the same. Yep, that's what it needed to be, guys. It needed to be on the other side. So now we have to go into PocketBased EJS and do a change set here because we added a feature. It's a patch feature, export include file for post-processing such as markdown, because the other one only supports pre-processing. So let's see what we've done here. Yep, so we have a .6, right? Yep, so version 3 1.1.1006 is what we're doing. And then we go change set publish. Great. And then in PocketPages here, we go bun add PocketBase EJS latest and get that linked. And then we go bun link PocketBase EJS. Great. And now we take out this markdown section because that was in the wrong spot. All right, let's look at this again. So in the EJS change, we have an include file and we removed that. Yep, that looks good. Okay, right, so save that, rebuild. So first we had a docs update, docs, mobile fix. Oh, I was supposed to put this back in here too. It was weird. Yeah, and this needs to be the same. Needs to be this max. Oh, this div right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this one's fixed. So we're just gonna go docs, mobile fix, just like that. Commit that. And now here we have change set, patch, fix, post process with markdown after EJS has been recursively parsed. All right, this is a interesting fix that we had here. So commit that. We'll release the new version of PocketPages, version 12.3, change set publish. Great, and we're pushing all those docs out live as well. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so we took care of one of the bugs here. Great, that was a quick fix. Yep, I got the GitHub link. I meant, in the Reddit post though, that was just a suggestion for the next post for lazy people like me. I tend to look at GitHub links and star them if I don't have a chance to. Oh, he meant, yeah. Much better, mate. Good job. Man, I love these PocketBased guys. This is just the best community ever. It's so supportive. All right, so that's going on. Let's see what else we have. What other comments we have in here. Great job. I love the idea, but the thing that keeps stopping me is how do you use node modules when you need to? How do I want to say this? I think PocketBase represents an opportunity to reimagine a scripting ecosystem that pairs well with the power of extending PocketBase using Go. For example, PocketHost, we are working on maintaining a custom build of PocketBase that has super efficient features like Sharp, LLM, Terso, etc. that are accessible from the JSVM, but which do not run JS. This is a great discussion, though. You are right that most node packages will not work without modification, and some, like Sharp, probably won't work at all because they require native extensions. I just ported the PocketBase JS SDK, so it is possible to port modules. I've done the same for EJS and even made a few bindings for FS path. I'd say give PocketPages a try and come chat with me when you get stuck. Cool. All right, I got that one out of the way. Overcoming little objections and whatever. Great, quick fix, much better. Love the idea. Website is broken on mobile. Great job. Let's see if there are more. I'll check it out. Appreciate it. I was falsely banned. I'm not even on TikTok. Help. Cool. So looking at PocketBase here. Yeah, see, I don't even know if people understand how awesome this is. They may not yet. Cool. Looks like there might be some new discussions in here. What's this one say? That's fine. That it? I thought there was more. Here's a guy asking for PocketHost support in PocketBase. All right, I think I'm gonna close down this stream now. Seems like we're in a good spot with PocketPages. The next thing we'll probably want to do on PocketPages is flesh out the auth starter kit a little more with email, confirm, password reset, verification, forgot password. We want to get all of those working, but I'm kind of fatiguing on that, so I want to get back to Kingdom soon. See you guys.